All right, motherfuckers, this is Master Marks, and I'm coming back with another motherfucking goddamn live video. And today's video is simply titled, Seth Rollins is the better champion than MJF. And it's just the fucking truth. Seth Rollins has had his belt a lot less time than MJF has had his belt. And I know I haven't been around in like a week or so, whatever. That's my bad. I was dealing with some shit last week. And you know how it goes, the holiday, blah, 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 family, blah, blah, fucking blah. So the thing about it is, Seth Rollins has a newer belt that's in WWE, and he's been the champion way less time than MJF has been. And to be honest with you, his storylines and what he has going on, Seth Rollins, is way more interesting than anything that MJF is doing. Like, the whole situation with MJF and Adam Cole and them being tag partners and da-da-da-da-da and blah-blah-blah fucking blah. That shit is not fucking interesting. It's just not. It isn't interesting. It isn't cool. It isn't good TV. Nobody gives a fuck. Nobody fucking cares about that shit. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Like, yeah, I mean, I get it. You know, people love MJF. People like how he cuts promos. But in all reality, man, what is MJF really doing that's that great? What is he doing? What is he doing that's that great? I mean, listen, what is MJF doing that's really that great? Like, the story with Adam Cole, nobody gives a fuck about that story, man. Nobody cares. We get it. And then, not to mention, it's not going to go nowhere. But when you look at Seth Rollins, he has this war with not only Finn Balor, but the whole Judgment Day and Dominic. And there still might be a possibility of Cody, or there might be a possibility of Brock. Like, there are so many different storylines that could go off of the situation with Seth as the champion. There's nothing that really goes on when it comes to MJF being the champion. I mean, their biggest storyline that they could have, AEW, when it comes to MJF's championship, their biggest storyline is the fact that, you know, MJF has a beef with Wardlow. But, of course, because they don't give a fuck about Wardlow, and they don't do anything with Wardlow, and they're not pushing Wardlow, of course they're not gonna do anything that's like common sense type shit. They're just gonna continue to do the same shit all the time. Oh, MJF and MJF versus Adam Cole. And then what? And then what? Once he beat Adam Cole, what? Nobody gives a fuck, man. That's AEW's problem. They have these storylines that nobody fucking cares about. And that's just the fucking facts. Nobody gives a goddamn if MJF and Adam Cole are at war, or if they're tag partners, or they're friends, or if they're comrades. Nobody fucking cares. Nobody cares. Of course, AEW cocksuckers, they're going to sit on there and be like, oh, I love it. I love it. They don't fucking care about that shit. They know. The only reason why they say that is so WWE fans don't get the upper advantage. They want to make it look like AEW is actually doing something, and they really not. MJF's supposed to be the greatest thing next to sliced bread, right? The champion of champions. The motherfucker who they give a fuck about so much. And he's been the champion and nobody gives a fuck. He's not doing anything. And I don't know if we could blame that shit on MJF or if we could blame it on the fact that Tony Khan just has no clue what the fuck he's doing. But somebody's got to get blamed. Seth Rollins been a champion like a month and a half, and he's done more as a champion than MJF has done in the past 6 months. When you're a champion in this fake wrestling thing, because this is not real, because I just wanted to point that out so people still know that wrestling is not real. But when you're the champion, you're supposed to bring prestige to the title. There's no prestige to the AEW title. There never has been. Most prestigious champion they ever had was Jericho. And now look at Jericho. He's a joke in AEW. I don't see why the fuck he's still there. What is he doing? He's wasting his time. He's wasting his fucking time. You might as well go home. You might as well go back home. Jericho's not doing shit. He's doing the same shit MJF doing. Absolutely fucking nothing. And it's sad that Seth Rollins, you know, he been the champion a month and a half, maybe. Maybe a month and a fucking half. And there's prestige on the heavyweight title. There ain't no fucking prestige on no damn AEW title because AEW don't have anything prestigious inside of it. It is the same copy and paste, same shit. Flip, backflip, kick, jump, hop, skip, promo from MJF, promo from Adam Cole, storyline, stupid as fuck. Like, if they're at war for a championship, why the fuck are you making them tag team partners? Do you realize that never has worked? That's never worked. Never worked. When you put two people that's at war and make them tag partners, because A, it looks fucking stupid. Where the fuck is the rest of the fucking elite? What? Undisputed Elite. Where the fuck are the rest of them at? What are they doing? Adam Cole wasting his time. I mean, the dude is not really that big of a dude. It's Adam Cole, we know. Adam not so swole, we know. But, I mean, to be honest with you, he had a chance in WWE. If he would have been in a right place right now in WWE, because he would have been facing Seth. He would have had his opportunity. You know, Paul likes smaller guys. Instead, he went to AEW to be with his friends, and what has it gained him? He stepped back. Like, it's like Keith Lee. He stepped back. Malachi Black, step back. Instead of them being patient and waiting for their opportunity to come back around and go back to fucking WWE, what did they do? They took a step back and went to AEW, and now they're doing absolutely nothing. It don't matter if they win a championship, because what the fuck is AEW? When you put it on paper and you say AEW versus WWE, the side that has AEW on it, motherfucker will cut that piece of paper off of the damn paper. Not to mention they have fucking multiple shows and they're not doing shit with the shows. 4 different shows and you can't do shit. 3, whatever, how many fuck ever number is. 3 different shows and you still got bullshit ass shit going on. No storylines. No nothing. Terrible ratings. Terrible numbers. You still don't have nothing going on, Tony Khan? MJF is young and he's a champion and he can talk on the mic a little bit. You still got him getting cheap heat. He not even getting real heat yet. Still. He can't get real heat. The heat that MJF get, he just slapping the fan. Listen. The reason why guys like Seth Rollins become successful in WWE is because no matter his size, or if he's tall or small or whatever the case may be, the dude can talk on the fucking mic. And he has charisma. And he knows, and the person that's in charge of his career in wrestling is booking him properly. They've booked Seth Rollins properly. MJF has just been, I don't know. as my fucking phone rings since somebody decides they want to fucking call me during my fucking video. But they've booked Seth Rollins properly. MJF, not so much. MJF, not so much. I don't know what the fuck they're doing with MJF. At this point, MJF shouldn't even be wrestling. He like Jade Cargill. Jade Cargill don't even want to come back to wrestling. Tony Khan made such a mockery of Jade Cargill's fucking wrestling career. She don't even want to come back. Why is that, we say? Because the title that she was fucking holding is a toy. It was a fucking toy. And not only was it a toy, you had her be undefeated for how many ever fucking times she was undefeated or how many ever matches she was undefeated. And then you had her get beat by somebody who wasn't even fucking wrestling at the time. No build, no hype, no nothing. You just had her get beat. Jade Cargill don't even want to come back to wrestling. She done. She said, fuck that shit. I wouldn't be surprised if Jade Cargill get out her AEW contract, go to WWE. Because they'll make her look like a fucking star. Jade Cargill versus Bianca Belair, big money. MJF versus fucking Seth Rollins, they can get money off that. But as of right now, Seth Rollins is better as a champion than MJF. And it's simply not because of the person or because of the charisma. It's simply because of the booking. That's what it is. The booking. It's simply because of the booking. That's what it truly is. It don't have nothing to do with anything else. So at the end of the day, when we start looking at title reigns and we compare AEW and WWE, the reason why Seth Rollins is doing a better job than MJF is because of the booking. His stories make sense. MJF stories make no fucking sense. This has been Master Marks. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe, comment. Tell us if you hate us. Tell us if you love us. Tell us if you are excited about MJF's title reign. Tell us if you are excited about Seth Rollins' title reign. At the end of the day, they're doing absolutely nothing with MJF besides wasting his time. He's still there. He ain't going to go nowhere. I don't even think he's going to leave AEW because, I mean, it's a free check. And who don't want a free check when you ain't got to do shit? Make sure you leave a comment, subscribe, like. Tell us if you hate us. Tell us if you love us. Fuck AEW. Fuck Tony Khan. I feel bad for MJF because dude could be really successful, but Tony Khan's wasting his career. Just wasting it. I'm out this bitch.
No times, it's getting harder. Mama, I'm gon' shine, I'ma do it for ya. Diamonds in them pearls, I'ma put them on ya. House in the hills, I'ma do it for ya.